I did everything right. I'm debt-free in my mid-50s, but still feels like something's missing. Hi, I'm Steve. I spent 20 years in a career that I have never really liked or enjoyed, but it's always paid the bills. And been grateful for that. There's it's not all bad, but kind of feels like at this stage in life, like I should be close to the finish line. Kind of feel better about, I should feel better, I guess, about being debt free. We made a lot of smart financial decisions along the way. Not everything's been perfect, but we have done a lot of good, and it just feels like it should be closer to the finish line, but don't quite feel like we're there yet. It's amazing not to have a mortgage payment, not to have any car payments. We have a decent amount of money set aside. Like, that's all been a huge blessing, and we feel, amazed. It's amazing feeling to be in that situation. And, we've done a good job and have done a lot of good along the way. I do feel like I have more options right now. Like, I'm kind of hanging on to my job. Never loved my job. And I feel like if I absolutely had to, I could quit and do something else. But now it doesn't exactly feel like the right time. But, the fact that we have no bills, well, we have bills, but no debt to anybody, kind of gives me a little bit of a feeling of freedom, that we could survive, and I could do some different things if I absolutely had to. So I do feel like I have a little bit of freedom and some options that I haven't had before because of the fact that we don't have a mortgage, we don't have any car payments, all that stuff. But the job is still the job, and we're still building for retirement. We're not there yet. Those kind of things. I will admit I do enjoy listening to Dave Ramsey, and they talk about how paying off your house, the grass feels greener, and you're able to make some different choices. Maybe you can walk away from that job you don't like and stuff like that. But as I just said a minute ago, we're still building for retirement, and we still have a life to live and need to put food on the table and whatnot. So it's not complete bliss like I was hoping it would be. For me, being debt free doesn't necessarily equal freedom. In my case, we've done a lot of things right financially, but I still feel stuck with my career, and so it's kind of a weird feeling, right? Like, we feel great to have paid off everything and have set ourselves up well, but there's still that kind of ache for me of just not wanting to do something different career-wise. So what I'm doing is, working on building a YouTube channel, something that actually gets me excited and is fun for me to do. And who knows where this will end up, but it's something different to try. And that's, you can't do the same thing over and over and over and expect different results. So that's why I'm starting a YouTube channel and trying to do something different that I like. I'm not complaining. I'm very fortunate, and I definitely understand that. But if you are debt-free or getting close to being debt-free and you still feel like something's off, I would love to hear about it in the comments. Thanks. We'll see you in the next video.